is tonight's starting lineup for the St. Mary's number 2. Number 3, Caleb Chip. 6, Caesar. Number 7, Brock Dewsbury. And number 8, Josh Castro. Head coach of the Lightning is Nathan Ruff. And Trojan fans, put your hands together. Here is the starting lineup. For you. On 6'1" guard, number 6, Ryan Kaklova. A 6'3" forward, number 9, Neil Quetch. A 6'7" forward, number 12, Killian Yopa. And a 6'7" forward, number 35, Mateo Vukic.
All right, welcome back. Men's basketball action about to get underway here at the SAIT Bubble. Getting ready to get us started. Killian Yopa in the center circle for the jump ball against C.J. Peters. Should be interesting here. Both teams certainly favoring a lot of height.
Gray and black, gray versus black. SAIT, of course, wearing their gray jerseys, which I've never seen before, not part of the color scheme. SAIT won the jump ball.
Getting us started here, Ryan DeCleva. DeCleva in the paint, down to Yopa, working his way in. He'll take that one.
We're looking for some physicality here, as you mentioned. Top defense versus offense, but SAIT's no slouch offensively as well, as that tip goes out of bounds. Possession to St. Mary's on the side.
Up high, they'll give it to Jip. Jip passing that one to Dewsbury. Dewsbury drives the paint, fadeaway jumper. Won't quite go. Did a full lap around the rim there. DeCleva heading the other way now.
That's a tough shot for Jip right off the bat. Had a man right in his face. And good job by SAIT defensively, but they're going to have to do that all game to a very, very good player for St. Mary's.
In the paint to Yopa, putting it up, gets it ripped out of his hands. Lightning the other way, driving the paint, tried to pass it over, stolen. SAIT heading the other direction now.
Good defensive couple of possessions for SAIT.
Cooch in the paint, working his way around, putting it up and putting it away.
Good change of direction there. Did a little stop and start, confused the defender, easy bucket.
That one goes off the glass and down. Ryan DeCleva with the ball here. 4-2 early, favoring the home Trojans in the paint. Putting it up. Yopa not able to finish it. Bouncing that one down the floor. Dewsbury. Back out to Ajayi. Ajayi trying to work with Jip, couldn't find him. Back to Ajayi. Ajayi driving down the wing, outside, Dewsbury. Dewsbury working his way in, driving in, takes the jumper, won't go. Yopa with the rebound.
Once again, great defense by SAIT, winding down that shot clock, forcing a quick shot from St. Mary's.
Matthews for three, it'll go. Trojans starting off hot here in the first quarter.
Shooting 31% from three-point land, gets another one to go, and my goodness, look out.
Thought I was about to have to say goodbye to my computer there.
I thought I was going to have to say goodbye to myself.
Yeah. That one was a missile.
As I can't lose another computer. That I lost 2 already.
Castro, or Dewsbury, excuse me, puts it up. In the paint, off the glass and down.
Dewsbury, 22.8 points per game, one of the big offensive contributors for the Lightning. Good job in the paint there.
DeCleva down the left side, passing it into Yopa. It gets ripped out of his hands. Ajayi, long pass to Jip, off the glass and in.
Second leading scorer for the Lightning, easy bucket there on that turnover.
Matthews to Yopa, DeCleva. DeCleva to Vukic for 3. It won't go, but the putback will. Cooch climbing the ladder. Driving in, Dewsbury takes the mid-range J, won't go. DeCleva with the rebound. Vukic moving up the floor. Matthews driving in, spins off of it. Back outside, Vukic. Vukic up high, puts it off the glass, won't go his way. Yopa, second try will go.
And 1. Great job by number 12. Yopa just getting up there, out-muscling his man, getting that rebound, and 1. He'll go to the line to shoot.
Killian Yopa having a heck of a start early here. 11-6 for the Trojans.
Shooting 75% from the free throw line.
Pass it to Jip for 3. Won't quite go. Looked like DeCleva might have gotten a hand on that. Jip tried to make the argument for that as well. I don't believe the ref's going to hear him out.
I thought it was either tipped off. So off of SAIT, refs deliberated, and it is now Lightning ball down low.
Well, there you go. Down low on the baseline. Outside, Jip, fadeaway 3 won't go. Dewsbury in the paint. Looks like this is going to be a foul going to SAIT, I believe.
On catch there, just dragging his man to the floor, battling for that rebound. He gets his first foul of this basketball game.
On the baseline, Jip driving the paint, takes it and puts it away. Caleb Jip with that one.
Great play by Jip, moving around the screen of the defender, gets a nice shot, and now it's only a 4-point game.
Catch, top of the key, jumps on the ball.
That's a tough play. Looked like it was going to be a turnover. Great double team by St. Mary's there to try to get the ball away from the SAIT player. Unfortunately, fouls him, and it'll be SAIT ball on the baseline.
Trojans with a 4-point lead here in the first quarter. Matthews passes this one up. Gets it right back. With it at the logo, he'll take a step back. Clock running out of ticks. Passing that one to Yopa. Yopa, cross to Dak for 3. It'll go.
Great job not to panic there. You can hear the bench counting down the shot clock, and that's a great shot as the Trojans get their second 3-pointer of the game.
Jip with it up high. Defended by Yopa. A bit of a mismatch there. Passing this one back out. Driving the paint, and he'll go to the line. It's an update as well. We've got overtime here on ACAC TV. Over at Winsport, it's a 5-5 hockey game. Battle of Alberta, ACAC style, SAIT versus NAIT.
They sound like brothers. Nate sounds like that brother that left home, and now he's coming back for the inheritance.
There you go. SAIT not letting them have it.
SAIT, of course, was up by a goal very late. Nate scored a power play goal to even it up.
I believe Jack Rosa and Noah Bell have the call over there.
As Ajay hits both of his free throws, and now it's a 5-point game for SAIT. 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
Matthews walking down the floor on the wing, passing that one across. That's going to go sailing off the hands of Ajayi.
Just a tough pass there. Trying to go cross court with defenders in the area. That's going to get tipped 9 times out of 10.
Looks like we're going to see Johnny Mims entering the game here. Mims passes this one to Tong. Vukic driving in on Dewsbury. Dak running out of clock. Passes it up to Vukic. Dak for 3. Won't go. Jip with the rebound.
Very similar to the last possession. Unfortunately, hit the back of the rim.
Jip. Passing that one to Dak. Dak outside. Mims for 3. Letting it rain. Johnny Mims.
Shooting 23, and that's an ill-advised pass there as that almost came once again right into our kitchen. Mims shooting 23.9%. Getting some really more of a defensive player out there, trying to get some speed as Jip was actually talking to his man late getting back.
Ajayi, excuse me. Dewsbury knocks it out of his hands. Heading the other way, driving the paint, putting it away. Look at him go. He'll grab an and one.
And that's a hard fall for the St. Mary's player. I can't really see their number, but he fell.
That's
Dewsbury, and they can't afford to lose him. Their top point getter fell very hard into the basket, contesting that shot. Let's hope he's okay.
Dewsbury averaging 23, 5, and 3 on the year. Like you pointed out, their top point getter has been excellent for this squad.
Top point getter, top minutes per game player, defensive stalwart out there. And it looks like it might be a head, as it looks like we have a cut on his forehead. And that's not good because now concussions are in play.
Yeah, you never like to see something like that. We're seeing some towels down there. You got to wonder if maybe he caught his nose on the floorboards, as the trainers are quick to swarm him here. Yeah, they're trying to stop the flow of something there, that's for sure. Hopefully he's okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you never like to see injuries like that in the ACHC, especially this early in the game, and such an important player for this squad.
Dewsbury's a tough guy, though. We'll see if he can come back. Of course, they're going to test him for a concussion, see if he passes protocol. And I expect to see him back out here, maybe with a classic NBA mask.
You never know, yeah. It looks like they're going to help him up here.
Very slow getting up. This is not a good sign. Maybe a broken nose.
About, what did you say?
Maybe a broken nose.
I was thinking that too, yeah. It's I figured the chances that he had, if he's bleeding somewhere, it's going to be his nose. As, yeah, we've got a few people surrounding him down there, making sure he's okay. It looks like he's going to get up here, getting a little bit of help as well, as the applause from the fans in the building.
As we are going to get a first-hand look at the damage. Looks like a cut on the bridge of the nose.
Hopefully he's okay. We'll give you an update on whether he re-enters the game.
As that was an and one. So SAIT looking to go up 11 right off the bat in this game. Definitely taking control. Defensively, they have been very solid, causing turnovers and getting this huge lead.
Abu Jah at the line here. 60% free throw shooter. Got a tambourine in the crowd. It's interesting.
Oh,
yeah, it's a new strategy. I haven't seen that one before. Bringing this one up the floor now. Perrette passing that one across to Jip. Inside, driving it out. Ooh, that would have been an impressive pass if he kept it in.
Absolutely. As some of the fans in the front row dove for cover. on that pass. And once again, the aggressiveness of the SAIT defense is causing ill-advised passes and turnovers. But as we saw in the last game, St. Mary's did very, very similar. Let's see if they can keep it up all game.
Vukic to Ja. Outside, Vukic for three, letting him fly.
43% three-point shooter, the big man from downtown.
As that's going to go out of bounds. SAIT ball here. 14-point lead, and we're still in the first quarter. One heck of a show here from the Trojans early.
14-point lead. If you were to tell me that SAIT was going to go up by 14 in the first quarter, I would have said you're crazy. What a game so far for these Trojans.
Dak over to Mims, to Ja. Cross to Dak for three. Gets his own rebound, drives the paint, off the glass and in. And we're going to get a quick timeout here. What a run by the Trojans. 16-point lead, 3:26 left in the first quarter.
And St. Mary's can't let this one get too far ahead of them. I've seen crazier things. I believe I saw the Raptors come back from 20 down against the Bucks in the playoffs, but that's different. That's pro. So this game's not really done yet, but the Trojans have come out firing. Historically, they are a very good three-point shooting team. 5th in the league in 3 points, and they are making it rain so far today.
Still 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Only 6 minutes gone, and the Trojans have 26 points. And it's funny, going into this game, we were talking about how they were the defensive team, and St. Mary's is the offensive team. That's kind of the matchup here.
Yep.
It's been the opposite so far here today.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's been shocking, to say the least. But usually, as they say, good defense turns into good offense, and the Trojans' defense is playing absolutely insane right now. Their aggressiveness on the ball, causing turnovers, causing ill-advised passes, has left St. Mary's looking for answers here.
3:26 left in the first quarter. 26-10. Jip passing that one over to Perrette. Up high, Jip. From the key, won't go. Rebounds there, and he'll put it away.
That's a good hustle play by number 15 for St. Mary's, just batting that one in.
Mims with it up high to Dak. Cross to Matthews. Matthews with it now. Cross to Dak again for three. Letting him rain. Dang, Dak.
SAIT is absolutely shooting the lights out as Yip falls gets the ball to his player for three, misses.
Noah Steingart not able to make that work. They'll try and hit him in the paint afterwards. Wasn't able to make that work either.
Right now, SAIT is 5 for 8 from 3 points, 62.5%. Of course, that is really unsustainable in the game of basketball, but right now, especially Dak, they are hot right now.
Mims moving up the floor. Driving the paint. Step back mid-range, Jay won't go. Rebounds there. Picked up by C.J. Peters, passing it up. They'll work their way down the way. Up high, cutting his way into the paint. That's going to go off the hands. I believe Dang Dak might have gotten a finger in there as well. Looks like it'll be lightning ball at the baseline.
And you see St. Mary's offense right now maybe a little out of sync with Dewberry on the bench, still getting attended to. We'll see if he's able to come back into this game because they certainly need him. They look lost right now.
That shot won't go. Rebound to Cleva. DeCleva to Matthews. Pass over to Vukic. Tong to Matthews. Matthews, deep three.
Oh.
Nearly made it work. Dak with the rebound.
He shot that from Edmonton.
Dak drives the paint. That one's rejected as it goes off of the Lightning and out.
3 seconds on the shot clock. Still a little time, but they got to catch and shoot here. looking to go up by a ton. Math guy can't. They're currently up by 17. To go
There you
up
go,
19.
there you
19.
go. You got there faster than I did, that's for sure. Matthews at the baseline. Dak on the outside. Step back. 3. Let him rain.
Dak is on the season so far shooting 37.9%. I don't think he's missed a 3 yet today.
As that'll go for the Lightning. Yopa. Passing that one up. DeCleva with it now.
Finally 2 points to stop this run for the Trojans.
Vukic hits Matthews. Matthews, bit of a misstep there. Jumping for the ball. Steingard puts it up. Couldn't quite put it away. He'll get doubled in the corner. Back out high for 3. Outside again, off the, I believe, rim there and out. And we're going to get a sub here. Caleb Jip re-entering the game.
And you're seeing the difference so far in this game. SAIT nailing their 3-pointers. St. Mary's has just missed 3 in a row.
With it at the baseline, that's Josh Castro.
And my apologies, Dak is 3 for 5 from 3-point line.
He's letting them fly here today. Jip. They'll drive the paint. Matthews takes
That's
the
a charge.
It's an easy call if I've ever seen one.
You saw that coming a mile away. Matthews just stood there. And it takes a brave man to stand in the lane with the train coming down the track there. Matthews gets the call for the Trojans. By the way, is the hockey game in playoffs? Is this playoffs for
No,
it's just
not yet.
season?
Regular season. Yep.
I'm just seeing 10-minute overtime, so I thought it was in
No,
playoffs.
no, that's right. So for the men's side of the ACAC, it's very normal to have 10-minute overtime.
Ah.
I believe in women's, it's 5 minutes of 4-on-4 and then 5 minutes of 3-on-3.
Okay.
Men's does not do the same. It's just 10 minutes of 3-on-3.
Okay, so nobody scores. It's a tie?
Then they go to shootout.
Oh, shootout, okay.
Vukic, not quite there yet over on the game at Winsport. 5-5, still 2 minutes left in overtime over there. As driving the paint, I believe that might be another charge.
Matthews is a difference maker defensively. His second straight charge, kind of acting like Kyle Lowry used to do for the Raptors, just standing in the lane. Another offensive charge against St. Mary's.
No fear out of him. 9 seconds on the shot, or on the clock. No time on the shot clock. Matthews finds Vukic outside for 3. Won't go. Rebound was there for DeCleva, but ran out of clock, and that'll do it. First quarter has come and gone. 32-14. We will be right back with you in 2 minutes. Second quarter action about to get underway here. Should be good. Trojans firmly in the driver's seat. St. Mary's needing some explosive offense to get back in it. Killian Yopa with the steal. Trojans heading the other way now. Vukic with it on the wing. He'll slow things down. Back outside to Yopa with the steal there. I believe that will be J.E. driving the paint. Oh, athletic layup there. Looks like it'll be the first free throws I think we're seeing out of the Lightning.
Dewberry still on the bench getting attended to. Definitely probably pleading his case to get back into this basketball game right now.
It's tough with head injuries.
Yeah.
It's really, really hard to tell and to be willing to risk something
Absolutely.
like that.
They say if you see stars, if you get hit in the head and see stars, that's considered a concussion.
Yeah.
Even if you're not woozy or get knocked out or anything. So it'll be interested to see if he could talk his way back into this game.
At the end of the day, it is an important game.
It is.
I'm not denying that. At the end of the day, save him for the playoffs.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. I think that's more important. You can't risk another concussion because if he's concussed, he misses a week.
Yep.
He's right back with you for the playoff hunt.
Exactly. Yep.
If he hits his head again here,
yeah,
that could be it.
It could be it. It
That
could be your season. As back to the action here, SAIT deflects it out of bounds. Still an 18-point game between St. Mary's and the Trojans. Sorry, a 16-point game as Ajayi hit both of his free throws.
Josh Castro with it in the paint. Ajayi working his way in on Vukic, passing it back out. Outside. Jip on the top of the key, letting it fly. Beautiful mid-range jumper.
Gave a little forearm shiver to get a little bit of separation there. Nails the J.
It's an update as well over at the men's hockey game at Winsport. We've got a shootout over there. 5-5, 10 minutes overtime. Couldn't solve it. We'll give you an update when the winner is determined over there.
That's something the NHL needs to do is go
10-minute overtime.
10-minute overtime. I don't like the shootout. What a move. Sorry. I apologize.
By Vukic in the
By
paint there.
Vukic in the
What a
paint. Look
move
at
by
that.
Vukic in the
Hey,
paint.
he scores two.
There you go. Castro passing this one out. Dak with a near steal. Driving the paint. And one. That's what the Lightning needed. As he's going to head to the line.
And look out, here comes St. Mary's, only down by 14 now. Definitely coming out hot to start this quarter. On all their possessions, they have scored, but unfortunately, Saint's just shooting the lights out right now. What can you say?
Thompson puts it off the glass and in. Easy free throw there.
Not playing the full course press yet.
Vukic. Dak with it now. That shot won't quite go. This one to Dak. Driving up, that's Mims. Taking it in. Jip driving in now. Passing that one across to Castro. Taking it to the paint. Putting it up. Ooh, beautiful little play there to beat Vukic.
Great play by Castro there. Not panicking against the bigger man down low, as it is a final down at Winsport. Nate defeats SAIT. He got the inheritance. The older brother got that inheritance. And
that's back-to-back losses for SAIT as well.
Of course, SAIT's men's hockey team is very good this year.
Top of the ACAC.
Couple losses, dealing with adversity right now. It's all
there you go. There you go. I believe they'll get a second chance at Nate tomorrow over in Edmonton. You can watch that as well on ACAC TV.
Unfortunately, driving to Edmonton.
Unfortunately. They'll be taking the drive up the QE2, maybe a little saltier than their Nate counterparts, but regardless, a good chance to get revenge on them.
Absolutely. Speaking of revenge, St. Mary's is looking to avenge their women's team. And the stat of the game to me right now, SAIT is 6 for 13 for 46% from 3 points. I almost said Nate. St. Mary's is 0%. They have not hit a 3-point shot yet. Hence, why they are down huge right now currently. But only down by 11.
Still plenty of time left to go. You just got to keep digging. Mims bringing it up the floor. Outside. Dak. Inside for Mims. Has Tong. Gives it to him. Takes it to the rack and puts it away.
Tough basket there, getting it to the big man on the inside. Great pursuit by Mims there to steal.
Mims driving the paint.
Rejected.
Guy wasn't able to put it away. Outside, Jip for 3. It'll go. Just like that, 10-point ball game.
10 points.
Nowhere near over quite yet. Matthews with it. Outside to Dak. Dak tried to send it across, missed on the pass, and that might be a kicked ball on Jip. We'll see where they go with it. It's going to be a hold. I believe they're going to get SAIT on a foul first.
Absolutely, and once again, just ill-advised pass from Dak. Just stick with what worked for you guys in the first quarter. Of course, you're not going to shoot 60% from beyond the arc all game here, but don't try to go through 3 defenders trying to find your mat. Like, it's like that in any sport you play, hockey, basketball, lacrosse. You try to go through 2 defenders, it's going to get intercepted, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Jip from the logo won't go, as that one didn't quite find the net.
A little SAIT logo magic there.
Yeah. Mims with it up high to Vukic. Doesn't take the shot. Jaw. Back out to Vukic. He'll drive in. Cross once again. And that will end up going the other way there.
That's about 4 or 5 times on that side of the court. We saw it in the women's game too, where they step out of bounds. Here, at least you feel the bench, you feel the tables that are here. There's nothing, so you step out of bounds more often.
Working their way in. Outside to Jip. Jip for 3. Won't quite go. Second try there on the putback wouldn't work either. Yopa to Vukic. Vukic on the fast break. Doesn't like what he sees, so he'll slow things down. Taking it to the rack. Putting it up, but it'll get swatted. Yopa will get the rebound. Back to Mims. Running out of time. Short shot clock. Mims down the right side. Running into a double team. Vukic to, I believe that's Jaw in the corner.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Very, very tight on the corners in the bubble here. Very tight. Still a 10-point game. Nobody's really taking control in this second quarter.
It has been a much closer second quarter.
It has.
That lead that SAIT has currently is entirely from the first.
Yes.
It's been perfectly even so far in the second.
Absolutely.
Perrette bringing it up the floor. Takes a screen from Jip. Jip down the left side. Back outside. No look pass. What a pass there. Holy. As that ends up hitting the ground as we get a jump ball.
Jump ball for the Trojans. Take possession. And what a pass by Jip. Absolute no-looker. Finds his man, but I think it was deflected. So, unfortunately, doesn't get to go. Good defense by SAIT. You can't really fault them right now.
No,
it is
you
a
can't.
10-point game, but it easily could be 6 or 4 without their defense.
Mims with it up high. In the paint. Yopa. He's going to get stripped of the ball. But it looks like the Trojans will get it back regardless. Out of bounds off the Lightning.
Offense is looking a little out of sync for the Trojans right now. Haven't scored a basket in about 2 minutes. See if they can get one here. Mims for 3.
Back 3. It'll go.
Never mind. Forget I said anything. Offense is doing well.
That's what they needed too, is those three-pointers are the reason they're ahead right now, as well as the defense. That's been a big factor
Absolutely.
too. But I mean, when you're shooting as effectively as they have, I'm waiting for it to update here. 7 for 14. They're shooting 50% from beyond the arc.
That's insane.
Incredible numbers there. I mean, both Deng Dak and Johnny Mims. 2 for 2 for Johnny Mims, 3 for 6 from Deng Dak.
Yeah.
When you're doing that, your offense is rolling.
Absolutely.
Ajayi driving the paint back outside for 3. It'll go. Quick response by the Lightning.
That's Ajayi there, kind of the offensive catalyst for this team right now, with both Dewberry and Jip on the bench. Cause all the SAIT's defenders to go towards them. What a step back 3. That is ridiculous.
The big man letting him fly. Driving the paint, takes it to the rack. And it looks like he'll head to the line for that. The coach not too happy about it either. The ref letting the head coach for SAIT, know as well afterwards that he's got to call that. Simple as that.
Yeah, he's got to call that every single time. Coach will never accept a foul.
No.
Never accept a penalty. Never really take a foul or a penalty unless, as we saw at the end of the women's game, or a breakaway in hockey with up by a goal. Those are good penalties and fouls to take. But other than that, it's kind of like, no, you never accept a foul, as he hits both.
This one. Steve Ajuya bringing this one up the floor. Down the left side. Mims takes it to the paint. Ooh, look at him climb the ladder. What a swat there by Ajayi. Passing it out. Picked off by Mims as he gets his revenge. Mims tries the Euro one more time. That time he'll take it. Thank you very much.
Ajayi jumped over top of Mims. He literally jumped over top of Mims.
Vince Carter style.
Oh, unfortunately, went down the court. Ill-advised pass, as St. Mary's will take possession on the ball as that's deflected out by the Trojans.
And who else to catch that ill-advised pass than Mims?
Yeah, exactly.
One block on one side, a steal on the other.
And
eye for an eye, if you will.
Exactly. And Ajayi was actually running back, so there's nobody to jump over Mims and block him.
There you go. Jip takes that to the rack. Looks like he'll get free throws for this as well.
Didn't get the and one, so 2 shots.
Stat to watch as well. We've talked about the three-pointers for SAIT. Haven't talked about them as much for St. Mary's, and for good reason. 2 for 12 so far on the game for them, 16%.
Yeah.
And for a team that is normally very strong from the three-point line, it's been something that's been missing from their game plan so far here today. And obviously, a big part of that could be missing Brock Dewsbury.
Absolutely.
We've talked about him plenty. I believe their top scorer, one of their best players, and a massive user of the three-point line.
Well, exactly. Second in the entire league, shooting 29.2% per game from behind the arc. They're missing that to their game right now, as SAIT will put one up. Doesn't get the friendly roll, but they put control off the rebound, turn, and bucket.
Yopa.
Sorry for taking control.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. Just got excited because that was one heck of a basket there by Yopa. Castro puts that one off of the foot of Vukic. Looks like he'll get 2 shots. Suddenly a bit of an issue here for the Trojans, as I believe the Lightning are already in the bonus.
Ref already telling him, hey, giving him the classic ref, hey, stop. 2 words before they technical you every single time. It's the only 2 words they'll give you.
The nice thing is SAIT has done a fairly good job spreading out their fouls. Only players at 2 is Vukic and Ketch. The rest of them have been spread out fairly well across the lineup. Few players with 1.
SAIT's done a very good job utilizing their bench as well. Everybody's been huge contributors so far in this game. 2 minutes left before half. 3 minutes before, sorry.
And Mims is a player who came off the bench as well, has pretty much stayed on ever since he came on, as they've been playing excellent. Will Tong with a nice sky hook there.
And they intercept the ball.
Inside, Yopa, he'll get rejected. Stolen by the Lightning. Looks like we might be getting a foul of some sort.
Timeout will be had by St. Mary's.
Does appear to be the case.
St. up by 14, building back on their lead.
Certainly been a very good second half to the second quarter so far for them. So far on the game, St. shooting 48% from the field, 39% for St. Mary's, and a big stat as well. Points off turnover, 13 for St., 4 for St. Mary's.
Just defense wins championship. The defense of St., I've been very, very impressed with them. Mary's had to basically work for all of their 34 points. St. is giving them nothing easy, and it has to be a great shot from mid-range or a three-pointer that, you know, miraculously bounces in. St. hasn't given them any real open looks today in this game, and that's the reason why they're up by 14 going towards the end of the second quarter here.
A 14-point lead can disappear just like that in basketball. 2:32 left, but you got to start coming back now.
Yeah.
You can't let St. keep building on this lead, and that's a big reason behind this timeout here. Because obviously if you let them stay on the gas, you're going to run out of time.
Oh, and
the second it gets into the 20s, it's over.
Oh, exactly. And if you allow them to keep building up that confidence every time, it's tough to climb back in, because it's not just – it's a game within the game. It's all mental now. It's in your head. Can we stop these guys? Can we score? That kind of thing. It's tough to – it's a tough hole to climb out of.
That shot will go. Yopa to Mims. Mims is going to bring this one up the floor. Matthews with it now. Matthews to Mims. Mims passing that one up to Tong, but he couldn't find him on the play there. Matthews tried the fadeaway jumper, didn't quite go his way. Passing that one up. Castro to the basket. Little floater won't go. Yopa with the rebound. Picked up there to Cleva. DeCleva to Matthews. Matthews taking it to the rack. Back outside. Mims for three. It'll go.
And Mims from off the bench has now scored his team-tying 11th point on that. He has been a difference maker off the bench, part of that bench mob for the Trojans.
DeCleva attempted the three, wouldn't quite go. Back outside. Back to DeCleva. He'll take another. Won't quite go. And it was funny, you could tell he didn't really want the shot.
No, he did not.
He didn't want the shot. He was open on the first try. Passed it over to Mims. Mims gave it right back to him, just going, you're a lot more open than me, pal.
Admittedly, the first shot looked a little bit better than the second shot.
It did, it did. Those shots right after a miss are always the hardest ones.
Always the worst, because your confidence is shot automatically after missing one. And just like, you got to credit Mims. Oh, as he's rejected by the rim.
The rim shut that one down pretty good. As Tong just didn't quite get the height he was looking for out of that jump.
Playing with an injured hand, I'm noticing too, some bandages. So maybe that had to affect.
I mean, he's going to get two shots here as well. He got interfered on the play. Johnny Mims 3 for 3 from behind the arc so far. One heck of a game for him.
68.2 field goal shooter, or 3-point shooter is Tong. He misses both.
Heading the other way now. Jip driving in on Mims. Fadeaway jumper, it'll go.
That's once again St. not giving him any easy. He had to work for that bucket.
Mims outside. Matthews doesn't take it. He'll take the floater, though. Thank you very much.
And this is tough. Like, St. is shooting at such a high percentage right now as Mims. And I get to contribute to the game, passing the ball in. There
Give
goes
him
my
an assist on the stat line.
there's my ACAC debut,
Yeah, there you go.
and I am retiring after this.
Came in for a total of 3 seconds. Made 1 pass.
I'd like to give a shout out to my mom.
Straight to the Hall of Fame.
Hang the jersey in the rafters.
Yeah, there you go. Jaw driving the paint. Puts it off the glass and out. Yopa made them both jump. Second try will go for him. Killian Yopa with a little flex to the crowd. He's having himself a game. Already 10 rebounds for Killian Yopa.
Absolutely. He's been a demon on the glass.
The Cleva with the rebound. Matthews now. Shot clock turned off, a little over 10 seconds left. Matthews driving up with it. Taking it to the rack. Ooh. And it looks like he'll head to the line after some hard contact.
Oh, and I've seen that happen so much before. He landed on his wrist, and that could go one of 2 ways. 1, the wrist breaks, or 2, he hyperextends his arm. That's why you heard the ooh from me. Luckily, he's okay, and he will shoot 2.
First free throw won't go. Just 4 seconds on the clock here, too. Not really giving the Lightning much time. Second free throw goes. Jip wanted it. Moving up the floor. He's got to launch it. Outside, runs out of time. Shot won't count, and that'll do it. First half has come and gone. 56-38, your score. Chris, what do you think of that one?
Unbelievable game by SAIT so far. Shooting the lights out defensively, they're playing great. 18 points, and this actually, if this continues this way, this is good for SAIT for tomorrow. These 2 teams will play each other because now you can start playing your bench. You could rest your top guys. So if I'm St. Mary's, I got to come out hard in the second half and at least make this respectable going into the game tomorrow.
After the first quarter, it was 32-14. Second quarter now, 24-24 in points. I mean, St. Mary was able to keep up in that second quarter, but it's not about keeping up anymore. When you lose the first quarter that badly, you need to win a few.
Absolutely.
So I think the key for them just needs to be coming out of the second half very, very hot. They need to win both of those quarters to walk out of here with the win. We'll see what happens. 15-minute break before the second half. Don't go anywhere.
As the competition, but if you go against me, you the opposition.
All right, welcome back. As a three-point shot doesn't quite go St. Mary's way. Second half has just gotten underway here. Matthews over to Yopa. Back to Matthews, Vukic, DeCleva. As that's going to be a foul in the paint, I believe.
On the hold.
Does look like it'll be a hold. Looks like DeCleva is going to throw this one in. Getting ready to go now.
St. Mary's has got to come out firing, though, on that first possession, trying to three, missed. And that's a good play by Ajay. And he's been playing out of his mind so far. If it's not for him, he's leading the team with 12 points so far. And he's 8 for 8 field goals for free throws. And the next closest is Jib. So without Ajay and Jib, this game is more one-sided than what it is right now.
Oh, absolutely. They've been the two big moneymakers for St. Mary's early here.
And SAIT balanced attack.
Jip walks into a double team there. Ajayi on the wing. Takes the jumper, won't go. DeCleva now. Passing that one up to Matthews. Matthews puts that one off the glass. Isn't quite able to get that one to fall.
Tough play there.
Jip moving back up the floor now. Up high. Ajayi back out to Steingart. Jip loses the ball and it'll roll out. He won't be too happy with that one.
And when you're facing an uphill battle right here, every little mistake that you make just kind of tilts that odds percentage of winning ever so much in SAIT's favor. They're going to have a Herculean effort to come back into this game.
DeCleva, corner three, it'll fly.
And that's another story. Three-point shooting has been lights out for SAIT.
Taking it to the rack, back outside. Jip, corner three. It'll go. Finally, Jip grabs one. Had some struggles from behind the arc for the first half. Going 1 for 5. He'll grab his first of the game, or the half, excuse me. Catch in the paint, putting it back up. Excellent play there by Niall Ketch.
That is just a tough play by Cooch. Goes up hard to the rim, gets his own rebound, scores the deuce.
Down low in the paint now. Ajayi. That one's picked off by DeCleva. And all of these turnovers for St. Mary just has to sting a little bit more now. Down by 20. As what was expected to be a very close game is turning into a blowout. Catch, went to the rack, and he'll get 2.
And like you said, this St. Mary's has to play an up-tempo offense because they got to make up a lot of points in a short amount of time. SAIT can play their offense. They could take all 24 seconds on the clock, essentially wasting time as well on the game clock, as Cooch will go to line for 2.
He won't be able to take his first one here. With the chance to just add to his team's score total. Up by 20 here, 7:45 left in the third quarter.
A lefty, too. You don't see that a whole heck of a lot.
So it looks like we'll see quick whistle on that one. Passing this one up. Josh Castro is going to bring it up the floor.
Biggest lead for SAIT, up by 20.
Both of these teams playing again tomorrow on ACAC TV. Working with this one.
As that is the 4th foul for CJ Peters, knocks him out of the game. And that's huge. He's definitely frustrated. I don't blame him. Because they need him. CJ Peters is defensively really, really solid for St. Mary's. And he's not on the court. That's just another defensive piece that they don't have. Already missing Dewsbury probably for the game.
Mims is going to bring this up the floor now. Passing it to Matthews to Vukic. Vukic outside, catch, walks into the paint and takes it. We'll see them head the other way now. 7:10 left. 22-point lead favoring the Trojans. Jip with it now. Walking into the paint again. Takes it to the rack, off the backboard. Second try will go. Noah Steingart putting that one away.
Good follow-up by Steingart there as Perry drove hard to the basket, trying to make something happen for Marys. As Mims trips on the floor, blows a tire, and possession for the Lightning.
Vukic having a quick conversation with the ref here. Doesn't look like anything will come from it. Making their way down the right side. Taking it to the rack, and they'll get a hand in his face. And he'll head to the line.
And that is his,
I believe just his third foul.
just his third foul. And he comes out of the game. Tong will come back in. Tong has been a big force in this game as well. Down low defensively, grabbing rebounds left, right, and center. As Steingart will hit his first.
The Trojans have been able to score from just about everywhere on the floor here today, but you can tell their main focuses have been outside the three-point line, and if they can't get that to work, they send it straight into the paint and let Yopa do his thing.
Very balanced offensive attack.
Oh, absolutely. Vukic is going to lose a grip of this one. It looks like it'll be a reach-in call, and they'll get it on the baseline.
And we're seeing St. Mary's now start to double team, trying to force ill-advised passes, trying to force turnovers, and they need to because we're already midway through this third quarter, and they're still down by 18.
Up high. Dak along the wing, drives to the paint, puts up the layup, tries to grab his own rebound and will. And it looks like it'll be an over-the-back call, I believe, on Dak here.
No, not on Dak, on Black.
Looks like you're right, actually, yeah.
On the hold, which is that's a tough call too, because he's going for the rebound. Dak was actually, as you mentioned, I would have called that on Dak. He was over his back for sure.
Yeah, no, he definitely reached over his back. I don't know if he made contact or not, which is kind of that's the tough place with fouls like that, but no, I definitely thought it was an over-the-back call.
Yeah.
Dak sinks both.
So consistent from the free throw line. He's shooting 80% on the year, almost automatic.
Those are the guys the coaches love. When you can hit from the free throw line, you're going to be one of the most effective guys on the floor.
You'll always have a spot on a basketball team if you can hit free throws.
Absolutely, as this ends up out high. Driving to the paint, taking that one. Oh, he won't. Puts it off the glass and out. Nobody near him. Vukic with a behind-the-back pass to Dak. Dak taking it in. Outside to Tong. Ends up getting a hand in his grill, as that'll be a foul.
Tong doing it on both sides of the court. He was going to go in, trying to contest it, backed out. I don't know if it played with the mind of number 13, Scott. And Scott misses on that, and then he draws a foul on the other end. Tong, 5 points on the game, only one foul. Shooting 68.2% from the line.
First free throw will go. Trojans up by 21 here. Second one will go as well. Trojans certainly not struggling at the free throw line here today, shooting very effectively.
3 points.
Absolutely.
It's 3 points. And of course, St. Mary's has to play more aggressively being down. That causes fouls. Fouls cause 3 points.
Jip on the outside, drives in, step back, wants the three, won't take it. Second try, won't go. Dak with the rebound. Dak passing this one to Mims. Mims to the rack, gets it ripped out of his hands. It looks like this will go for SAIT.
If there's one thing that St. Mary's has going for them is they are this season really good from behind the arc. So they can still get back into this game, but right now they're just not shooting that well.
Dak couldn't get the Euro to go. Second try will.
What a force. What a force.
Super athletic rebounder as well. Doesn't give up on the ball. Up high to the corner for three. Won't go. As their struggles from the three-point line continue to be a problem. He'll try once more. Won't go either. Put back won't go. They just keep on trying, but there seems to be a lid on that rim.
Maybe the Trojans have adjusted the rims a little bit, especially in the halftime. Of course, that hasn't happened, ladies and gentlemen. That hasn't. We watched the rims. Nobody touched them.
Let's not start any conspiracy theories here.
I would like to be invited back.
Mims up to Jaw. Back to Mims. Wanted Tong on the alley-oop. Didn't quite put as much mustard on that pass as he might have needed to. What a three, Jip, from a few feet back from the three-point line.
From Carstars, Alberta, what a shot by Jip.
Putting that one up. And they continue to get those easy layups. Taking every easy basket they can. Easy mid-range jumper there, won't go. Looks like we'll get a foul. It's gonna be on SAIT. Mims is gonna take this one. Just his second foul of the game.
As Mims will come out, great bench minutes from Mims. He's been a staple. Didn't start the game, but he's definitely played his way into a starting job. He won't, not this year, next year for sure.
Oh, absolutely. He won't be sitting on the bench for too long, I'll tell you that. Matthews charging up. Passing it across the Tong. Puts that one in.
What can you do? What can you do if you're St. Mary's? They're hitting everything from everywhere. And that was almost an alley-oop.
You could tell it was what they were going for, but a good play by the St. Mary's player to realize what was going on there.
Frustration starting to play on St. Mary right now.
Good discipline by Matthews, too. He's taken a bit of a beating here today. Obviously, those two charges early. And then that pretty heavy push there. You could tell he wasn't happy about it, but he was able to stay composed. And that's exactly what you got to do when you have a lead like this.
Absolutely. You got to remember that the team is bigger than you in that situation. You're up by 23. You don't want to provide him with a spark right now. And good job by Matthews. As the big man, number 35, Vujic, is 69.7% from the line.
Vukic, that shot won't go. Passing this one up. Castro down the right side, passing that one over to Ajayi. Ooh, heavy foul.
Hard foul. Hard contested foul. As it looks like somebody on the Lightning got poked in the eye as well, number 9. McDonald, Isaiah McDonald.
And it would appear that a heavy foul from the Lightning was responded back with a heavy foul from the Trojans. .326 left here in the third quarter. First shot won't go. 23-point lead favoring SAIT.
Lucas Barlow checks into the game.
Rebound, Tong.
He's been a force on the glass, too.
Always enjoy watching Tong. Super athletic rebounder. And they like to send him a lot of those lobs. Like he nearly got there. Lightning bringing you back up the floor now. Up high on the far side. Jip walks off the screen, takes the contested three. Won't quite make that one work. Jip able to get a hand on it, but he'll end up going flying into the Trojans bench.
He's not giving up. They're down by 23, and he is still battling his heart out. Maybe player of the game material for the Lightning.
And I think with Jip, he knows that the second half of this duo for the Lightning is out.
Yeah.
He knows that he has to be the guy to step on the gas.
Exactly. He caused another turnover there. That's 2 instances where he caused a turnover. Let's see if the Lightning can take advantage of it, at least make it close going into the fourth quarter, where we've seen last game, anything can happen.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, last game, SAIT was trailing for the entire thing. And just at the very end was when they stepped on the gas and were obviously able to create some separation.
What a game. I still can't get over that game.
That was incredible.
This is an incredible game too, but not as intense with the lopsided score currently, but we'll see if Barlow goes hard to the gets a contested too.
Whoa. Can't do it much better than that. That was filthy. Little contested layup there. Fade away in the paint. Vukic to Tong. Tong up high.
Jip again.
Takes that one from the logo. Won't go his way. Jip not too happy with himself right now.
He's not exactly shooting the lights out, but the way he's playing defensively, he's causing opportunities for the Lightning to try to get back into this game. Just unfortunately, the ball isn't falling for them. Their shooting percentage, both 3 and field goals, is not great right now.
Matthews drives the paint, back outside, catch, puts it up. He's having an excellent game down there. Caleb Jip as well, 3 for 10 from the three-point line, 17 points for him. Castro outside. They'll drive the paint on this one, puts it up. No foul called. Outside, Castro. Castro back outside, 4-3, won't go. And that three-point line continues to evade the Lightning.
Absolutely. It's just tough sledding right now. It's kind of a mental game for the Lightning right now in this game. Just try, if they get one as a heavy push, battling for the ball. Nice little shoulder check there. Maybe he's played football in his lifetime.
Wonder if the Stampeders are looking for any linebackers.
I don't know. They signed a couple of good ones, though. They signed that Canadian from Toronto, I think.
Oh, I did hear about that.
Yeah. Always good Canadian linebackers. As 3 points, they're only shooting 18%, 4 for 22. Meanwhile, SAIT is still 50%.
And a team that normally has no problems sinking shots from behind the arc, obviously struggling a bit from that spot. Perret working his way up the floor. Up high from the logo, passed it back out.
I thought that might have been a travel.
It was definitely close. Castro to Jip. Jip drives the paint outside. Matthews able to get a glove on that one.
Good defensive play by Matthews.
Driving to the paint there. That's going to go off the hands of Clay Perret.
And we mentioned this before, with this big lead, now SAIT's able to get their bench involved as 2 new players, number 23, Tariq Bajani, is now into the game, his first action.
He'll have it up high. Dak puts that one off the glass, off a foot. Swinging at that one. Both teams playing hot potato with it there. Getting in the lane there. Matthews driving to the rack there. Castro will end up grabbing it. Taking it back outside. Thinks about the 3, won't take it. Outside, running out of shot clock. Taking it in on Matthews. Fade away. Bounces back out. Rebound by Banji. Matthews now. 5 seconds left. He'll walk off a screen. Pass out to catch. Putting it up. Oh, that one was close. Bounced off the glass, off the rim and out. And that'll do it here for the third quarter. 76-52. One heck of a hill to climb for the Lightning.
Well, what a hill to climb, but you got to give it to the Trojans. And they are doing this without their top scorer, Marcus Masters, who is missing this game. And they're playing amazing right now, allowing the bench to get involved now. And hey, 10 more miles, and they secure their 11th win of the season.
Well, there you go. I mean, it would be a big one too, obviously. STMU a little bit higher on the standings than SAIT is. SAIT 10-7 going into this game. 12-5 for STMU. A big win here would be big for them. They play again tomorrow. We'll see if the Lightning can maybe try and split it. Who knows? This game, still 10 minutes left. It would take one heck of an effort. We'll see what happens. 1 minute break here. We'll be right back with you in a little bit. All right, welcome back. Fourth quarter action about to get underway here. 76-52, Trojans getting the inbound. We're back underway. Matthews with it up high. Looks like that is going to be a travel here. Oh, it's going to be a push.
Offensive foul against Matthews. Or sorry,
No, you had it right.
Matthews. Yeah,
no, you
I
had it right.
Sorry. I was thinking of Masters as well.
Yeah.
It was floating in my mind.
2 M names, it happens.
Yeah, it happens.
McDonald passing that around. Outside to Jip. In the key. I don't know if we've seen Jip really leave. Ooh,
No.
look at that. Wow. Climbing the ladder. Wasn't able to get the basket, but it sure looked athletic.
Once again, just can't get the ball to fall for them. They're getting opportunities. What a pass.
Heck of a play there. We're going to get a quick pause in the play, it appears. And yeah, like we were just saying there, Jip, I don't think I've seen him leave the play.
No.
I think he's been in the game for the last however many quarters at this point.
And unless he gets fouled out, I guarantee you he's going to stay in this game. Until maybe if they don't make up some ground around 3 minutes left, maybe they'll take him out for tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see.
Well, you got at a certain point, you do got to start thinking about that, right? Like, we'll see when they decide that point has hit.
Yep.
So I think SAIT will start to think the same thing at a certain point.
Yep.
Dak able to get the rebound. Passing that one up to Matthews. Up high, catch, puts that up, rebounds there. Lightning head the other way. And he'll go for 3. Won't go, bounces back out. Matthews with the rebound, and we'll get a jump ball. I think if the Trojans get this lead up to 30 points, that's probably when we start to see both teams start to take out the starters.
As CJ Peters is now back on the floor for the Lightning, definitely in foul trouble, but he has 4 fouls, you might as well play him.
This is when you need the points.
Charge taken.
I believe that's his 4th as well.
Yeah.
A JE
That is his
with
4th,
another.
yes.
He's been a massive player for this team so far, but
Leading.
that definitely hurts him.
Second on the team right now with 14 points, only behind Jip. As a little bit of maintenance duty on the floor right now, wiping off some sweat, making sure it's not slippery.
Yeah, you don't want injuries because of stuff like that. Catch. Picks this one up. He'll bring it over half. Over to DeCleva. Gets knocked out of his hands. He'll get the chance to bring it back up, though.
Good defense by 15. Perrette giving him some good minutes off the bench with the absence of Dewberry. He's had some good looks from 3 as well. Just can't get him to fall.
DeCleva. Outside Matthews. In the paint. Yopa. Back out. Driving back in. DeCleva for 3. Looks like we'll get a travel call here.
Just slipped a little bit. Those nice pink shoes. Just unfortunately couldn't get some grip. Skipped a little bit. Called the travel.
Picking this one up now. That's Clay Perrette. Along the wing. Back up high. For 3. It's a long one. Sinking it as well. Noah Steingart.
That's 2 real long ones that they've hit, and that one was contested as well.
Oh, yeah.
But they can't hit the open ones. It's kind of how the night for the Lightning's been going.
Matthews to catch. Matthews for 3. Off the back of the rim.
That's why you need Perry on the floor. He is an absolute rebound machine. Unfortunately, 4 fouls. They could have used him throughout this game.
7:30 left here in the fourth quarter. 21-point difference here. We're going to see a timeout here out of St. Mary's. We'll have to see what they do here.
4th timeout. Sorry, is their 2nd timeout. Scoreboard tricked me a little bit there. And not a whole heck of a lot happening at the beginning of this quarter. Deep 3 from St. Mary's, but other than that, Trojans are just playing good defense, just wrapping this thing up in a tidy little bow. But if they get too far back on their heels, if they just think the game's won, that's when the Lightning can start to make some damage. We've seen some crazier stuff before.
I mean, you never know. At the end of the day, if the Trojans end up walking out of here with a win, they won it in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's going to be the big story here, because I think the second and third quarters were very, very close.
Yeah.
Heck, even the fourth quarter so far.
Yep.
It's been a little less close. I think the Trojans have been the better team so far.
Yes.
But
yeah, that first
more
quarter,
or less.
You go down 18 in that first quarter, you're facing an uphill climb for the rest of the game.
I mean, all they have to do is match you.
Yeah.
Like, it's as simple as that, right?
Exactly.
And the Trojans have certainly done that so far.
Third quarter, the Trojans did win that quarter, 6 points. So
I wouldn't have guessed that, actually.
yeah, it seemed very easy in that even in that third quarter.
Yopa passes that one across. Mims. He'll bring it over half. We've already talked about it quite a bit, but Mims started the game off the bench and has certainly done more than enough to work his way out there with the starters. Mims to DeCleva, takes the 3, won't quite get it to go. Jip passes it up. Perrette driving their way down the floor. McDonald from the logo. That one won't quite go his way.
But that's all that the Trojans are really giving them is those deep threes. They're playing pretty good defense. Just tough shots, and that's what's been happening all game. And whenever the Lightning has open looks, they miss them. Hey, there's a new computer. As Perrette gives me the stink eye. I'm sorry.
Did he really?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you heard me. I don't think he cares.
That would have been pretty funny. Oh, gosh. Because that's going to end up going out of bounds, I believe. I mean, story of the game, 31% from the field for the Lightning. The defense for the Trojans has been suffocating.
Very suffocating. It's just the shooting percent. The biggest thing is the 3 points. 3 points, 41%, which is unheard of usually in a basketball game.
Yeah.
41%. As Mims takes an open 3, misses.
And I mean, you want to talk about the turnovers. They haven't even been that uneven.
No.
They really haven't been.
No.
I think it's more than anything else as Mims forces a beautiful steal. Pass to DeCleva. He'll take it to the rack. Just as another example of that.
16 turnovers for St. Mary's, 11 to SAIT, so it's pretty even in the turnover.
Points off of turnovers, 18 for SAIT, 14 for the Lightning. That's been very even. It's really just been the defense in general. I think they've done a really good job forcing a lot of contested shots out of the Lightning.
Yeah.
A lot of those three-pointers have been very, very tough.
Yes.
As we see Ajayi going back out there once again. We talked about it earlier, but 4 fouls for him. At this point, though, I don't know what do you got to lose.
No, exactly. Either he has an early shower, or he leads in the comeback.
DeCleva. Another easy fast break layup. Looked like Ajayi might have been able to get up there for the swat. Didn't happen. That's going to be another turnover there.
Just shambles right now for St. Mary's as this is getting into 30-burger territory. Only 5 points away. As DeCleva here, bringing the ball up, has 7 points. He's played pretty well today.
Yes, he's been very noticeable out there, and he's gotten a lot of minutes because of it.
Averaging 3.1, so he's doubling his average.
Vukic tried to put it up, didn't quite go. Picked up by the Lightning. Castro passing that one over to Ajayi. Gyps puts that off a foot. And the other way now, Yopa. He'll lose a grip if it dives back on the ball.
And that's a travel. Gyp, of course, was looking for a kick ball on that. He definitely played for the kick ball. He shot it right at his foot. Foot definitely looked like it kicked. And sometimes, like I said in the previous game, basketball gods don't lie. They get the travel call, get the ball right back.
And you got to wonder if that's going to be the last time we see Gyp here today.
Yeah, absolutely. As
he just gets pulled out here. Down by 25, unless the bench can do something pretty crazy here, as that 3 won't go.
But the way they're shooting tonight, I hate to say it, probably I agree. This is the last time we'll see Gyp until tomorrow when these two teams play each other again.
This game might be over. That doesn't mean that the outcome can't change for tomorrow.
No. Build on something that you could take into the game tomorrow.
Exactly.
Play for pride.
Castro, maybe not the best route to build something for tomorrow with a very deep 3. Still plenty of time left on the shot clock.
Keep it simple. Just keep it simple.
Yeah. I mean, the Trojans have won this game off of fundamental basketball.
Yes.
Simple as that.
Yep.
You win the turnover battle, tough defense. I mean, and you score, and they've done all of that. I think they've really dominated in every part of the game, and it's the reason that they have the lead they have.
Probably the Trojans' most complete game of the season.
Oh, for sure.
Defensively, offensively, this has been very, very impressive to watch.
Against an opponent that is no slouch.
No. An opponent that is in the playoffs.
Yes. Second in the South, I believe.
Yes.
And that's going to get picked off. Another turnover forced out of St. Mary's. And I mean, I just mentioned it earlier, but the turnover battle was not that, there wasn't a big difference there, but that has very quickly changed. Rebound by the Lightning.
No, it's all good, man. As Gyp is looking to get back into this game, taking a short break. So proved us wrong. We are going to see him again.
Matthews up high with it.
Just content to wind this down. Use all the shot clock.
Absolutely. 3:30 left here. Oh, that's not DeCleva out there. That was a shot there from Jackson Fisher.
One half of the Fisher twins.
Oh, there you go.
Of course, his brother Ethan Fisher. I don't know if they're twins, but they're brothers, or they just share the same last name. Should have done my research. I apologize. As Tong will take a second after missing that one. And he puts it home. Now is a 27-point lead as Benji will come back into this basketball game. Are they brothers?
I'm not too sure. I would believe so, though.
Yes. And if they're not, I apologize to both of the Fisher families or just one of the Fisher families.
Yeah, that would be the trouble there, huh?
Yeah.
You'd somehow find a way to insult both families. That's not good.
Oh, it wouldn't be the first time. As Steve Ajay takes the foul. He's wearing number 4 tonight, normally number 1. As Aware usually wears number 4, who is not playing tonight.
Jip, mid-range jumper will go. One of the prettier shots we've seen out of him today.
As soon as it left the hand, you knew it was going in.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely beautiful jumper. That'll be a foul there.
As Fisher will inbound the ball.
Back outside. Catch.
There it is! Oh, a little behind him.
Oh, that would have been pretty. As he certainly climbed the ladder on that one.
He could have jumped over 6 of me.
Nice shot there by Castro.
Every time I see an alley-oop, I just think of semi-pro. Foul. No, 2 fouls. People can't be floating through the air like that. Just the athleticism is unbelievable.
In the paint, and a big rejection by Conlon Thompson there. Trojans get the ball, 11 seconds on the shot clock.
2 minutes left in this one, as this one is, I can argue, is pretty much wrapped up.
I don't think you need to argue.
Unless I just jinx it and cause it to come back.
I mean, 210. That would be pretty insane.
That would be insane.
I'd be cheering for him.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty incredible to see.
That would be, yes.
Yeah, that would be a historical moment for the Lightning. But I do think at this point this game is more or less wrapped up. Tomorrow should be an excellent one. I would say the Lightning, if anything, this should be a massive wake-up call for the entire squad.
Yes.
The hope is obviously that they have Dewsbury back, which I think would be a massive game changer
Massive,
here.
huge.
I think the second he's back, their team gets about, they add another 25 points to the score, right? So, I mean, I don't know. It would have. I think tomorrow is going to be a game to watch for sure.
A way different. Lightning are going to come out just absolutely on fire after getting just absolutely stomped today. And just looking at Dewberry on the bench, his nose has not stopped bleeding since that cut. Yeah. So even if he came back into this game, he's dealing with blood, and I believe he can't get blood on the jersey.
No,
so
I believe that is the rule, yeah. Jaw with the free throw here. He'll sink that one.
Not known for his free throw shooting, 47.6% on the season. And he nails both.
Are you sure?
That's
really
what the stats said.
I'm fact checking you.
That's fine.
As that was a nice, easy basket.
I might have mixed up maybe.
I have 60% for him over here.
Okay. Well, my apologies.
No,
it's 60%.
Okay.
The website did me wrong. That or I need new glasses.
It's definitely not your fault on that one.
There's just so much on the roster as both coaches are still coaching hard. The intensity is still there. Like
There's still a game to be played this weekend, right?
Still building on tomorrow, exactly.
Exactly, right? Like, and I mean, it's even if this game is over for the not only this weekend but the rest of the season, you got to build to basically have a team that doesn't want to give up. The Trojans are not letting off the gas.
No,
that's something to notice here.
As Tariq Banji scores his first field goal of the game. Bench is still getting into it, though. They know what's at stake for tomorrow. Trojans, of course, trying to build on their playoff positioning in a good spot after today's game, now going to 11-7.
Yeah, this game certainly puts them on the map. I mean, 10-7 before this game, 4th in the South, had a decent shot at heading to the playoffs, but not necessarily maybe looked at as a threat. You take down the second-ranked Lightning, suddenly that changes. Suddenly you can beat anybody.
In very convincing fashion.
Oh, absolutely.
Very convincing.
I mean, it has just been a complete basketball game from the Trojans. I mean, excellent game.
Hats off.
Oh,
hats off
yeah.
to them. Absolutely.
I mean, the Lightning came ready to play. They looked like a good team this entire time. Never once have they looked like a team that was unprepared.
Yeah.
I think just about everything that could have gone wrong did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unfortunately for them.
Absolutely. Who do you got player of the game?
Oh, that's tough. I'd still give it to Caleb Jip.
Yeah.
It's the easy pick, but I think it's the one that needs to be made.
I would give it to Jip, and then I would also probably give it to Mims.
Yeah, I like that pick.
Mims for the Trojans, come off the bench, quality, solid minutes as the Trojans nail down. Almost at a 30-burger. Will they get there?
I think that probably shuts down that shot. Well, go for a 3 maybe. I don't know.
If they go through a 3, that's pretty disrespectful.
Yeah, no, I think it might. I think you're right on that one.
As Fisher will just hold on to the ball, and that will do it. The Trojans will take a 91-64 win here at the bubble.
What a win for them. They, checking their record right now, jump to 11-7. This is the 3rd straight win in a row. They've been on one heck of a run here as suddenly they went from 8-7 to 11-7. What a heck of a go.
They're riding a hot wave right now. Something is definitely working for them. We'll see if they're able to replicate that success tomorrow against a Lightning team that is definitely going to be coming out looking for blood.
To give another option, I think that Jaden Matthews had a terrific game defensively.
Yes. Jaden Matthews.
He forced a few charges. He forced a lot. He had a lot of really nice steals.
Absolutely.
Had a heck of a game. It's going to be interesting to see who they go with. A lot of options on the Trojans, especially.
Tong had a great game as well on the glass offensively.
Top player of the game for the SAIT University Lightning. Number 14, Noah Steingart.
Noah Steingart's going to get it here. Another deserving player came off the bench in relief of Dewsbury and certainly did a good job filling his spot.
Absolutely. Had a great game. Number 14 had 10 points, three for 8.
3 rebounds as well.
Absolutely.
Neil.
It's going to be Neil Ketch getting it for the Trojans
Neil
here.
Ketch, deserving as well. He played a heck of a game. 13 points, second leading scorer actually for Trojans. A sneaky 13 points. We said his name a whole heck of a lot, but not as much as Dak, who shot the lights out in that first quarter. Definitely sparked it for the Trojans. And what a game for the Trojans. Hats off to them.
Trojans go 2-0 here tonight. Both men and women grabbing a win against the St. Mary Lightning in 2 very, very fun to watch games. But that'll do it for us here at the SAIT Bubble here today. As we talked about tomorrow, a rematch for both of these teams. It should be a good one. Obviously, like we were talking about in the 4th quarter there, both of these teams really showed that we have something fun to look forward to tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely. SAIT basketball is on the map, both men's and women's. That women's game tomorrow is going to be a battle. Excited for that one, Simon.
It should be good, but like I said, that will do it for us here at the SAIT Bubble. If we don't see you again, make sure to have yourself a good night.